Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. A couple of things, I am doing futures trading and doing them through a prop firm. So first off, if you don't know what futures are and you want to learn more, here's a quick little kind of carrot. There is no pattern day trading rule. They're basically open around the clock. So if that kind of sparks your interest, then down in the description box, I offer a totally free 4-part series of futures trading, which will give you a good foundation to which you can build from. And then second, I'm doing a prop firm. Like I said, if you don't know what those are, or you're just curious which prop firm I'm using, I will put a link down below and make sure you use that link because it'll give you the current promotion, whatever that may be, for the prop firm. But in a nutshell, prop firms just allow you to risk very little of your own money with good, solid upside potential. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. If you want to learn more, like I said, just use that link down below. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential opportunity. Okay, I have an order to get short there at that blue line, and I am short. Well, this thing has gone a bit too far against me, but it is only a micro, so you can kind of withstand the pain a little bit because it's not going to be a huge... All right, so I'm out there. I was actually already down $4 on a previous micro, so that ultimately was just a $2.50 loss. Again, that did spike quite a bit against me, but I was able to just hold strong because it is the MNQ. And the micros, meaning that your risk is very minimal. Now, to be fair, though, had it gone in my favor, I would not have made a lot of money either. But that is a two-sided coin in that situation. I'm glad that I did it because... yeah, this is, first off, just some crazy action right here. But that, like I said, made it a little bit easier to kind of sit through that spike as it came back down and allowed me to take a much, smaller loss than what I would have. But even if I would have taken it up, all the way up here, it would have still been like, I don't know, a $20 loss, $30 loss. So that is the nice benefit about futures is you can trade the same chart, but you can just trade it with different products. And one product is going to have bigger rewards, but also bigger risk. So that's just, now in hindsight, I should have just held, but that's hindsight for you. Okay. So off to actually 0-2 start. Because like I said, and maybe you noticed this when I first got the video started, this number over here was actually a 4. But I didn't really talk about that just because it was, relatively insignificant. Especially if I start doing NQ, you'll see these numbers, will be wiped away very quickly, or the losing hole will become bigger in a hurry because NQ, those numbers, like I said, add up a whole lot quicker. But all right, I'll pause. All right, looking to get short at this red line up here for a scalp. Okay, got to come up a little bit more now. So red line is my entry, green line is going to be my attempted exit. So just a small little scalp. I've got close there. Come up a bit more. I will pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, getting close. And then pulled back, so let's go up a little bit higher now. So close, but pulled back again. So let's go up a little higher. Look at that. I'm just going to cancel that out at this point. We're going to actually go up over 600. Which seems pretty far-fetched, but at this point, with the stronger this is, I want to err on the extra side of caution. So I'll pause. Okay, I got long here. See if this thing wants to bounce up at all. Again, just a micro, so I'm not going to make a bunch of money, but also I'm not going to lose a bunch. Just kind of curious how it wants to behave right here. Whoops. Well. Nope. Now I'm short. Whoops. I'm getting... Oh. See, this is still the... So, so that was just a clown show. I was still learning the platform here. If you're new to the channel, I switched over to futures 2 weeks ago. So I'm still kind of in that newbie phase as far as the platform is concerned. So I am 0 for... Now, I'm not going to count those other ones where I was getting filled because those are just mistake, but 0 for 3 now. But still only down. So this is the power of the micros. 0 for 3, only down 43. If I find a really good setup I like, so that's why I've been doing these micros, because I haven't found a setup I'm like, oh yeah, that looks really, really good. And in my defense, none of them worked out. So not that these have been like terrible setups, but they haven't really been ones that I really, really like. Whereas down here at, yeah, 515 would be one that I actually really do like. Yeah, 515 right there. So now I'm on the NQ. So let's see if I can get this one off. I'm 0 for 3 right now, but let's see if I can get a win here. Like I said, I like this area down here. This is mainly based on the 5-minute chart. What we're looking at right here is the 2-minute chart. So we'll see if the price can move down. At this point, let's move it right down there. Okay, it's coming down. Again, green line is my entry point. I will pause. Okay, in short there at that blue line. And out there, goodness. Well, again, I'm glad I'm doing micros here because clearly I do not have it today. I thought it'd come up here, find resistance at the, find some rejection up at this little clump of resistance and come back down. But you saw there, did not care, straight up through everything. So, quote unquote, only down, with commissions, probably a little over $60. So, like I said, am I 0 for 4 or 0 for 3 now? 0 for 4? I think I'm 0 for 4 right now. But if I find a setup I really like and switch over to the NQ, this can be taken care of. So this is why our futures are nice. Is if you don't have it, you can keep the damage very minimal. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's literally hard to lose 4 in a row. Like if I were to say, hey, have 4 losing trades in a row, that'd be a challenge. Yet I have accomplished that challenge today, which is crazy. All right, I will pause, and we'll see what happens. Okay, trying to get short at that red line there. See if this is a fake break of... There we go, in. So tight stop. Does this thing want to come down now? Or is it just going to come up and take me out again? Once more, on micros. Yes, I realize I'm fighting against this trend, but this trend is seemingly getting a bit overextended, but that could prove to be definitely wrong once again, and I'll have a losing trade, but very, very minimal, which is why I'm willing to do this. So right here would be my profit target. See if it does want to come down. All right, I'll pause and I'll keep you updated. Well, is it going to stop me out here? Looking like it. And out. Now, yes, I like Clay. You're in the green. You're in the green. That's true. I was in the green. Yes, that could have been a winning trade. But I mean, I needed a bit more out of it than what, relative to what was being risked. I did need a bit more out of it. But yes, I was in the green for a little while on that one, but not enough for me to have it, make mathematical sense to end the trade. With all that's being said, still only down a little over $70 with commissions in there. I guess I should just be going long. Like, who cares what these candles look like? Who cares what these candles suggest? Just go long. Seems to be the name of the game right now. I will pause. Crazy recovery, though. All the way down here and then literally straight up. One green candle after another. But you just can't buy that breakout there. I mean, that's, and even if this works out, I mean, that's still crazy to be buying. If anything, you should be shorting these highs here with a tight stop over the, the highs. But yeah, I mean, again, going long here, that very well could work out. But I'm talking about a risky trade when you have just so many green candles already. But yeah, as I say all that, looking like buying the breakout would have been fine. But anyways, yeah, wild recovery. We'll see how it continues to play out. All right, I'm either really stupid or I'm actually seeing something here that makes some sense, or at least enough sense to go on the NQ with some size for a little scalp here. But this thing does really seem like it's running out of enough steam to at least make this trade highly likely. But again, maybe I'm about to look like an absolute fool. But given how I've set up the trade, again, I'm not looking for some massive rollover or anything like that. I think there's enough out here to have it make sense that I can get the little requirement that I'm putting on this trade. So entry to get short at that red line, green line would be the exit. I will pause. Okay, it's getting close. Was getting close. All right, never mind. I'll pause. Okay, getting close. In. And out. And just like that, nicely, all things considered, nicely green on the day because that trade had yielded me $240. So I'm now 1 for 6, yet I am up, I don't know, 175. Don't hold the math against me because it's hard with that. Well, let's just call that $70 loss. So that'd be 170 with commissions. Yeah, so let's just call it 160-ish. 160. So I am 1 for 6 on the day, up $160. That is pretty crazy. And it's not even 10:30 yet. So I mean, $160 in under an hour. Even let's just make it an hour. $160 in 1 hour. I'm not sure if many let me put it this way. I would never go up to somebody that works and makes minimum wage, or even so, let's just say makes $50 an hour and says, I had a really bad morning and I only made $160 in an hour. I would never do that. You would never do that either because you're not a deranged, crazy person. Now, what happens is you look across social media and you see massive numbers, and then you could look at this situation and say, that's all you made, that's it. But that is a warning sign to you that you have been influenced in a negative way by social media in terms of what actually trading is. Because again, you would never go up to the person making $50 an hour and complain after a bad morning, a very bad morning of only making $160 in an hour. And remember, this is actually less than an hour. This was basically 50 minutes, which is pretty crazy. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it good because I clearly I'm not seeing the markets today. Saw it enough to, and even here, this has proven my point. I was like, okay, well, I think this is only a good setup if I put on those requirements. But no, had I actually gone for a little bit more, look at this. Now it came back down. So I saw it good enough for that, but even this has proven my point. I mean, the one where, I went to the NQ, I got bigger size, and the trade I took is the one that actually, had I just give it a little bit more time, rolled back over, and that would have been, worth way more. But so like I said, that's kind of the cherry on top of why I'm calling it good. So I did not have it today, but also goes to show the power of futures when you can change to the micros and just risk management. Cut the losses, as annoying as it is. Yeah, you can somehow go on losing streaks like I did today. Very hard to do, but I pulled off the near impossible today with that massive of a losing streak, but still came out nicely green in under an hour, so I will take it. Again, if you want to learn more about futures, down in the description box, there is a link to the free class. And then also as far as prop firms, the power that they offer you, how they work, the one that I'm using, I'll put a link down below. And like I said, make sure to use that link because that will ensure that you get the current promotions of whatever they are running. So thanks for watching. And if you enjoy this content, if you enjoy the transparency, I really don't want to put this video out here because I get it. It makes me look like a total moron as one losing trade after another. But, sometimes we, you as trader, or we as traders have those. So if you appreciate that transparency, hit that like button. And if you're looking for a super easy and just free way to support the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. So thanks for watching. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.